Alright, gotta finish up the last bit of this setup, hang on. Alright, that randomized music kicking in immediately. Wow, okay. Not the right spot, there we go. Hello, how's it going, Life Forcer? Oh, hey, we're Edge. Oh, that's... I don't like seeing Pazuzu's tower right here. Okay. Infinite Wealth has been very fun so far. Oh, we start with the Cat Claw, I just noticed. That's fun. Air potions, alright, fair enough. Actually, do I need to save all 4 crystals? Let's look. Need 30 sky fragments, okay. Kaylee is... got a lot going on, wow. Oh my god, Ruben. I guess Ruben is gonna be our endgame buddy based on that spell list. Holy crap. I don't really want to go into Pazuzu's tower as the first place I've got available. Okay, what's in here? Well, I guess I don't have to now. Alright, these move. Alright, let's see what else is around in the forest zone. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. There we go. Okay, what's in this battlefield? I want some money. Oh good. This is the regular battle music, huh? Alright. Yeah, I don't think we can win that alone, which is why I saved. Oh, level forest. A free item right there. Alright, the striking animation on Edge looks very silly. Can Edge alone fight Goblin? Probably. He can if he stops missing. For the love of God, Edge, please. To be fair, Edge wasn't that useful anyway. Also, hello. I'm surprised you're here, sis. You never turn in anymore. The jump scare of the mask emote. There you go, buddy. Oh, now we got the sword. All right. No real point continuing on in there. Windia, that's cool. Now, the rope bridge should be some free stuff. Nope, not on that one. Not the greatest thing around, but... Okay, it's free stuff, but it's nothing good. Unfortunate. Speaking of free junk, here's some free junk. Tristan, I need you to carry me for a while because I'm useless. You know, while I'm here, I might as well, Oh, it's Ninja Stars, alright. Pretty sure there's some free stuff we can pick up at Windia, too, so let's, Alright. I need money. Because the Captain Cap is very important. We can get some money pretty close, so that's handy at least. Right up here, there is, yeah, stuff. Okay. Our first sky fragment, okay. More Ninja Stars I don't need. I don't have a Thunder Rock, so no point in talking to you. Can't go over there. All right. I have for once turned on the, you get the weapons in the correct order. The feature that I usually don't use. Figured I'd make this one a little more difficult than I normally make them. Just for fun. Alright, let's get that money. Let's save, just in case. This is a completely different fight. Well, at least they were way easier than the first one. Alright, with that we should be able to buy the Captain's Cap, I think. I didn't exactly see how much money went by, it went too fast, but let's see. Alright, there we go, Captain's Cap. I do not wish to challenge Pazuzu's tower. Right now. Let's go see what's in the River Coin area. We have an item, alright. Three more to go, huh? Okay. This smells Blizzard right now, okay. Yes, I did notice the irony of the volcano being in the frozen part of the map. Don't worry. That's Aquaria. Shadow the Hedgehog here. I wish you guys would actually land your hits. That would make my life so much easier. Thank you. Yeah, this map sucks. Nope, wrong. You can actually kill the toad in one hit. There we go. Wow, ouch. Oh, whatever, it's over. Oh, hey, a steel helm, nice. That'll make us die a little less. I don't have enough money to take a nap, oh no. Means I won't have enough money to buy what you have. I want that, though. I need money. Thunder would go a long way into making Edge a little less useless at the start here. Oh, there's the ice pyramid. Hello. Alright. Yeah, this world map is very well thought out. Okay, what's this one? The Windhole Temple. I was hoping it would have something useful in it, but no. Just some heal potions. Alright, let's get some money. Yeah, our choices for advancement at the moment appear to be Ice Temple or rather, Ice Pyramid or Pazuzu's Tower. We can't do Pazuzu's Tower, so it's Ice Pyramid. We just have to do the Ice Pyramid. That's really something. We don't have an axe yet, so... At least this battleground was easy. Alright, 600 GP. That should be enough to buy that Thunder Seal, which is going to be helpful. Yeah, give me that, thank you. Kill all the Keebler elves. That's what they get for withholding their cookies. Gonna wander back over to our free inn, I think. Just because I don't want to spend money on the inn. There we go. Actually, hang on, what do you have in here? What I thought. A handy restock. The old man here doesn't give you anything, right? No, he just tells you something useless. Okay, fair enough. Anyways. Off we go. On an adventure. I do like the title screen music and the focus tower. That's a pretty good change. Alright. What we should probably do is try to level up a bit. Before we go into the ice pyramid. Oh, these guys are too strong for me. Okay, it's not that they're too strong for me, but, it's pretty bad. Alright, let's actually save before we go in there again, now that we know that that's gonna happen.
I guess I'm having an anniversary.
Thank you for the sub. Alright. We want this. Actually, hang on, what's over here? That's useless. We can get an item out of our useless friend Tristram here, though, so... Sky Fragment... We don't have bombs. Unfortunately. Unless Tristram gives us bombs. I assume he's going to give us something not nearly as useful as bombs, but we'll find out. You know what? That's not completely useless. Not strictly necessary, but not having to deal with invisible enemies later is fine, I guess. There's nothing you can get in the Seal Temple, right? Oh, there is. It's just nothing useful. Unless there's seeds in here. Nope.
Aloha.
Hey, hype train. Thanks, guys. Also, aloha. I will say it was still mildly, even knowing it was coming, mildly jarring to just have Case on up here. Ouch. Okay, those guys are a little more powerful than I like. I don't want to keep spending my money, so back to Foresto we go. Actually, you know what? I've got enough cure potions. What am I doing? Well, actually, what I want to do is get my magic back, and the cure potions don't do that, so I gotta walk back to town anyway. I suppose the smart play here would probably be to just go into the Ice Temple first and see if I can grab up some items without too many fights. Rather than fighting very clearly losing battles. I love this game. I didn't at the time when it was new. I did not care for it, but now that I'm older, I have a deep appreciation for this game and how goofy it is. And the randomizer is really fun, honestly. I do also appreciate in all art where they use Bart's here. They make him look angry. Because he's from the America game. Is this Bart's? I can never remember this guy's name. Or am I thinking of Final Fantasy V? Benjamin, right, that's it. Good old Ben. Thank you. Do I want to... Let's check out the pyramid first, before we go back. We got the sword. Oh, this is some, alarming music. Oh, right, the enemies in here are invisible. That's not ideal. I forgot the pyramid is where you need the mirror, and we don't have it. Which, actually, I think makes this the wrong play. I don't think we want to be in here. Given those enemies are just as tough as the guys in the, nearby battlefield that were messing me up. If we were a little bit stronger... Wow, thanks, Life Forcer. If we were a little bit stronger, slash edge was a little bit less useless, we'd be in a better spot. How many spell casts do we have now? It's still only 2 for Thunder. That's deeply unfortunate. Two casts should be exactly enough to get that. Called Zash in Japan? I didn't know that. That's a way better name, honestly. I can't tell if they redrew the edge sprite at all, or if he just happens to fit into the style of this game really well. I think they redrew him. He looks a little wider. Yeah, there's 2 fights left here, so let's save because these things can and will just annihilate me. Trees. Oh, they don't care. They don't care about Thunder. That's not ideal. You guys care about Blizzard. They don't like it. Okay, you know what? That's fine. They surprise attacked me, but that's fine. It's fine. Hey, we got fire. That's okay. we have another attack option now. 5 fights here, huh? Well, fire ain't gonna be useful against this guy. We are still fragile enough, I feel like I should be saving every fight here. Luckily, the Paralyze on the Ninja Stars appears to be doing a lot of work for us here. Also, the only encounter in here appears to be single jellies, which is also very lucky. This one's just money, but, uh-oh. But there's always stuff to buy, and you don't earn money from fights in this very much, so... Gotta get that cash. Anyways, how y'all doing? Anything exciting going on in life? Uh-oh, they jumped us. That ain't good. That could have been worse. I don't know the use of light of, yeah, we do. Alright. Hello, Coolio. How you doing? Alright. 1200 GP, that ain't bad. That does, unfortunately, mean our only real option at this point is to either go back and try and walk around the tower carefully for a little bit, which I think I might do, or we're gonna have to push through the pyramid. We can't finish the pyramid or the tower because we have neither of the items necessary to do so. Things are fine here. It's been cold. Supposedly it's gonna snow, which I'm not super thrilled about. Manufacturing tasty foods. Good stuff. Alright, let's go in here. Save this idiot child. See if there's anything we can actually get to without having to get into too many fights here. Alright, hang on. Let's see. Can we fight these things? I think they're gonna kick my ass, but let's see. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. That's kind of what I expected. Yeah, give up. That is a lost cause. Do not fight that battle. That's kind of what I was expecting. This is just a real quick peek in to see if we can actually get anything at all in here. We are very much not at the correct level to be at this place. The answer is looking like no, we literally cannot get anywhere. Yeah, there's nothing we can pick up in here. Alright, so yeah, our only real play at this point is to go over to the ice pyramid and just deal with the invisible enemies. Which is a little annoying, but what are you gonna do? There was a chance we'd be able to get to something without having to fight too much, but yeah, you need an item to be able to see them. I don't remember where you get that item, actually, normally. It's been too long since I played through the game regular. Yeah, we've cut all the branches now. There is no choice. We must go check out the ice pyramid. That's just what we have to do. Luckily, we can kind of cheat a little bit by just kind of doing the old jump everywhere. It's not perfect. But it'll dodge a lot of enemies. Unless you happen to land directly on them. Are we big enough to just kill these guys? Yes. I guess it's not possible to just jump over them. I thought you could, but... Alright, this fight looks a little uglier than I like. I probably shouldn't be using ice in here. I'm gonna find lots of sky fragments. Ah, it's our friend, Stony Roost. I keep hoping I find some seeds, but that just doesn't seem to be what's going to be happening here. Walk across the top here. I opened this, right? Yeah, okay. It's a little hard to tell on the sprite, the way it's set up there. So we don't need to be over there. I can't say for certain that it's set up so you can't get yourself completely locked, but I've never seen it happen. Most of the way the game is set up is kind of friendly to not being able to lock yourself, at least. The brown chest over there, I don't think I care about that. I probably should care about that, now that I'm thinking about it, but, Alright, a bunch of hags. Desert hags, huh? Why do you know Blizzard or Waterfall? Alright, it turns out the enemies in here aren't too bad, aside from those desert hags and lamias being a little rude. Just the same encounter on 2 consecutive tiles, that's a little annoying. Okay, who was that for? We have leveled up... Did we level up? Phoebe. Phoebe has been leveled up. What are you doing here? Get out of here. I totally forgot that enemy was even in here. The quest scene is a randomizer edition. I changed how your allies level up to have what it calls extended quests. So instead of leveling up once, they level up 4 times, and not via the method that they originally did. In fact, this entire game info button is exclusive to the randomizer, I believe. It just shows you anything that's important to know. Like the fact that we have sky fragments instead of just the sky coin being a thing this time. I don't like the eye guys. I haven't encountered them yet, and I'm a little afraid. Okay, no reason to be afraid. Some reason to be afraid. You guys, I'm absolutely not afraid of, though. Let's go. Don't mind me walking very carefully here. The randomizer has also sped up the movement speed a little bit, so it's very easy to accidentally fall off of these platforms. And I will eventually want to fall off of them, just not immediately. That went a little rougher than I really wanted it to, but it's fine. Did you just self-destruct on me as your first move, you jackass? Alright. Can't carry any more ninja stars, okay. Heal potions, cure potions, refreshers, more ninja stars. Alright, we can see the enemies now, thanks. Thanks. Great. We can't continue forward because we don't have bombs. Means we need to get some of the other things off of the bottom floor, I think. Alright, that lets us continue forward. Okay. So I guess our play here is, in fact, to clear this place out. Alright. That's not where I wanted to go. Actually, what I do want to do is, I think, go in this staircase over here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw bombs. Throwing bombs is worthless. I forgot that the basic bombs really suck against groups of 3 enemies. Luckily, we have tons and tons of cure potions. I don't really want to, but I need to see if those are seeds. I've made errors here. You know what? That's fine. Whatever. It worked out. We don't have much in the way of magic, which is a little worrying, but, I'm gonna see if we can tough it out. Excuse me, bird. Got no quarrel with you at the moment. Hey, the wake water. Oh, that's handy. Even if we end up having to run away, the wake water made this trip worth it. Waha, I'm enjoying our little game. Bye. So much for being blind. You know what? I'm gonna do something stupid here. I'm gonna jump down here so we can check these two chests. Cure potions and cure potions. Was not worth it. Was really hoping for seeds. Alright, we got 7 casts of fire. That will be helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna save actually right in front of him. Let's see if we can win this. If we can't, we've got a pretty easy walk out. You think you're a knight, huh? Fwaha. Take this. Ah. Dramatic encounter music. Sorry, this just took the wind out of my sails here. Hang on, I need to... Alright, fire. You don't have anything worth casting here, right? I got Blizzard now. Ow. Life just secretly being a full heal also is very handy in this game. Alright, I think we got him. Ah. Okay, that got a little scary at the end, I'll admit. And there's the sand coin. Alright, we can go somewhere else now. Good. Who did that level up? Ruben. Alright. If we can find Ruben, he'll be a little bit better. What's the fastest way out here? I think it's just a jump, right? Are any of these bombs secretly? Are they all ninja stars? There's ninja stars. Okay. Fair enough. We've done it. We've made some progress. It was a surprisingly difficult adventure off the start, but we did it. Aquaria was somewhere around here, right? Yeah. We got the wake water. So let's do this. Okay. Sorry, that caught me off guard. Now, if I recall, the chest down here is locked, and we don't have the key. Something that I learned, I think, solely from the randomizer here is that this is, in fact, a key chest. Yeah. Yeah, that is some weird trash, alright. Better armor? Thanks. We're now strong against water and poison, so that's something. Also, we can get this. Alright, so that wasn't the most useful awakening of Aquaria, but, survivability is always helpful, if nothing else. Actually, having awoken this place means... with the bombs... we can actually go to a lot of spots, theoretically. If we can get over to... the far side of the tower. And there are a lot of red chests here. Hey, the axe. Alright. Alright, I got the lava dome, we got the volcano itself. Got the wintry temple, we've got an item. Okay, never mind. The volcano's apparently right here. Got the wintry cave, we got another item. Let's take a little walk around here. This should be Fireberg, right? Yeah. Which means we can pick up Reuben here. And we probably should. Hey, the tree wither. Alright. Fireberg, well known for its waterfall. And the only reason I'm suggesting we swap out for Reuben is because he's going to be better leveled. Oh no, my bonitis. Also, there's another reason to do this. I do believe... Nope. I forgot, just walking in here with him in the party is what gets you the item. Otherwise, you have to talk to him to get the thing he has. We want Reuben. This does unfortunately mean that we can now do Pazuzu's tower. We don't have the key to get in there. You know what? Sure. Give me that upgraded axe. Get out of my way. Okay. Wait a minute. I just realized we know where the rock band song is. What is the band playing? Yes. You know, given what they're playing on stage, it's kind of impressive they're getting this sound. Yeah, give me some seeds. I think about what spells does. Oh my God, he is just a mage. All right. Up here, we've got just some battlefields. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's see what this is. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to take this. $420, baby. Okay, we have the best axe now. All right. And somebody else leveled up. We leveled up Ruben again. All right. So Ruben's even better now. Okay. That's Mount Gale, alright. It's a lava dome. What we want to do is come in here for a minute, though, is we should be able to get a decent number of red chests out of here. I'm trying. Damn it, I forgot this is the locked one. Ah. He's with me, man. Like, he's literally standing right with me in my pocket. Is this the key that opens the chest, or is this the key that opens that dude's door? I think it's the chest key. Yeah, it was. Okay. Better claw, alright. This means we need to go back over to Aquaria. Yes, to Aquaria. Wait, is that only a one battle? It is, okay. Let's get some quick XP here. Okay, we go back to Aquaria because we can open up the chest in Spencer's cave now. Where am I going? I want to go to Aquaria. Here we go. I'm gonna guess this will be a sky fragment, but, oh, it's the Thunder Rock. Alright. Actually, kind of think I need to go back to Forest anyway, so we can do a couple of things back there real quick. Like, properly clear the level forest. I need to go back to the Bone Dungeon, too. We can clear that out. We have bombs now. I just remembered that. Anyways, let's pick up Kaylee first. We have matching axes. Now then, level forest was right here. Okay. Sky fragment. Sky fragment. Nothing in here should be of any sort of threat. This is the evil tree I was talking about. Surprise! It's a Minotaur. Surprise! It's dead. And she gives us... Alright! Okay. All we need now is the Mega Grenades. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. What the? A Chocobo? That levels up somebody. I don't know who. Who did that level up? Phoebe is leveled up twice. Ruben is so ridiculous, though. Look at this. Anyways, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Anyways, the Dragon Claw is a very big get. In parts of the game before you're supposed to have it, there aren't very many things that actually resist the instant death it can do. Anyways, here's your stupid Thunder Rock. Oh god, the pigeons. Okay, let's go grab Ruben up again. And then go over to the Bone Dungeon. That noise is literally on the end screen if you sit long enough for the music to run out. That's the only place it's in the game. Shut up about your bonitis, Ruben. Get in here. Which I guess first thing we should do is clear this out. I'm gonna save, even though we probably will have no difficulty with this. Let's get whatever items in here. Ruben's mace is considered an axe, so he'll absolutely just, like, annihilate these trees. It doesn't have the highest hit percentage, but I'm gonna use the Dragon Claw for now. Because of the aforementioned instant death that it can do. Whenever an enemy dies without a damage number popping up, that means it was instantly killed by the instant death effect. The main weakness of it is that, yeah, it misses fairly frequently, which is very annoying. It's very funny to have... Hey, the upgraded sword, nice. It's very funny to have Ruben be the one who is, got all the spells. Since normally he has, like, nothing of value spell-wise. He's like the warrior buddy, normally. We can clear this place out while we're in the area, might as well, right? Sky fragment, alright, fair enough. Another sky fragment. Alright, worms are weak to axe, so Ruben, take it out. I can't believe I've not found a single chest with magic seeds in them yet. This is really just not doing it for me as battle music, honestly. As boss battle music, honestly. Anyways, it's dead. Alright, that's a good find. This was worth doing. Flare is up there with as one of the, if not the best spell in the game. Even against things that resist it. Alright, what do we got here? We got the volcano. The Wintry Temple, what is this? Right, it's this. It's nothing. It's literally nothing from this side. Gotcha. Also, looks like it's not that important considering it's just 2 brown chests in there. We could mess around with Mount Gale and the Lava Dome, but I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is go over to the Bone Dungeon, because we can very easily clear that fully. That's not where I wanted to go at all, moron. A bone zone indeed. And that should have some red chests for us. Feel no need to fight most of these guys. Oh. Gemini Crest. Alright, enemies have been spaced out in a way where you don't have to encounter most of them. Somebody thoughtfully hid bombs behind a wall you had to blow up with bombs. Very kind of them. This is probably a sky fragment, yep. Still no source of magic seeds, aside from buying them. Very annoying. Oh, sky fragment. Alright, that's a good find. We finally have a heal spell, so we're not totally reliant on, cure potions. Grr, you'll never beat me. I have the power of the Crystal of Earth. It's really just not working for me as boss music, man. You know what? Props to you, Flamosaurus Rex. You survived a round. Alright. Hey, a shield. Do we have exit? No, nobody's got exit. Okay, fair enough. Just gotta walk out. See, I think coming over here was the correct call. Yeah, we don't have the access. We haven't found where the mine is yet, so we can't do anything there. We don't have the multi-key to get into that one dude's house. I think we gotta go start clearing out places over in the volcano zone of water-based Fireberg. Kind of amused that a lot of the Fireberg stuff ended up over here. Let's go to the volcano. We've got the mask, so there shouldn't be any problems here. Alright, the heal spell, so we are not reliant on heal potions. Okay, we want to go over there. Good show in there, three-headed wolf. You did a whole single damage. I'm impressed. Sky fragment. Still no seeds. Sky fragment. How many sky fragments do we have? 13 of 30. We're doing okay on that front. We're getting there. Alright, that's a little upsetting for you to use. Please cut that out. Alright, the Medusa's over there. So, coming up here was kind of pointless. Let's see what's in this brown box. I forgot that they moved Medusa in the randomizer. Okay, we want to circle around. Get some more cure potions. Yeah, I'm gonna use a couple of these. We got so many of them. There we go. Let's top ourselves up a little bit. Oh, a sky fragment. If I recall, we have a mission for someone that wants the Medusa dead. So even though this is not necessarily a required zone, it's worth coming over here and doing. Medusa and her two wolves. Get rid of those first. Oh, wow, that hurt. Okay. You know what? Thanks for replacing confusion with poison. That's actually much better. Oh, that's bad. Now is not the time for you to be missing. Okay, she was way tougher than I was expecting. Hey, the multi-key. Alright. We still don't have exit, so, time to walk back out. Firebrig's right here, so there's no reason to not do this. Oh, we can go heal Kaylee as well. Nice. Alright. I guess there's really no reason to not just go do that. Let's take care of that real quick. Okay, she's at level 34. She might be a little better as just a heavy hitter for now. And she has Thunder. Alright. I'm willing to bring Kaylee around for a bit. How are we doing for quests here? We got exactly half the sky fragments we need. Kaylee, clear the lava dome battlefield. Alright. Visit the pointless ledge in Lava Dome, okay. Defeat Dullahan for Phoebe. Alright, we're doing okay. I still don't really want to deal with Pazuzu at the moment. We probably could, but... Let's clear out some of these battlefields. There's a specific one we need to clear out to level up one of our buddies. I don't remember which one that is, because they're all moved around. Axe is also very strong, but prone to missing. These ones for XP first. Ow. Let me be the first to say I did not appreciate how that went at all. Alright, that's not ideal. That's also not ideal. There's a reasonable chance we might have to retry some of these until they don't surprise attack us. Get lost. You know, just kill him. Just murder him. It's fine. Yeah, that completed a quest. That might have been the one we were looking for, then. Yep. Okay, she is maxed out now. Well, that's handy. We did the volcano already. Don't really need to do those. We unlocked this guy's house already, but let's take a quick nap. Now then, out of what we have access to... Now Gale should be able to get us some stuff. There's a couple of things we won't be able to get out of the lava dome yet without the mega grenades. Well, that's something to keep in mind. Dullahan might be a little, bit of a problem. Guess we'll find out. Nope, I want that red chest. I don't know how many sky fragments are actually in here, if it's exactly the amount you need or more. But, either way, we want them. Alright, let's see how bad Dullahan is. I think we can take him, but let's find out. Why not? Does Meteor hit you harder? Yeah, significantly, okay. Do you know Cure? You do not know Cure, but you know Life, and that's good enough. Okay, yeah, he was not particularly threatening at all. Hey, seeds, finally! Not in a not at all convenient place to get them. And we still don't know exit. Alright, let's go into the lava dome. We can get some stuff out of here. We can't get everything. Sky fragment. Yeah, we won't be able to get that chest up there because we don't have the grenades. Bunch of slightly unnecessary heal potions. We have too many bombs. Alright, Ninja. Heal potions that we don't really need. Hello, Hot Wings. My favorite enemy. So favorite that my guys won't even hit them. Cannot bear to bring harm upon the Hot Wings. Okay, we can't get that. Whatever's over there. Hit the button, as you always do. Don't forget. High-level Kyle is, giving us all these first strikes, which is very handy. And do I care about that chest? I don't think I do. I do care about these, though, so you're gonna have to move, Mr. Turtle. Mr. Three Turtles. Sky fragment, okay. Another one. Well, that's mildly annoying. I do wish you would miss slightly less edge. All three of these were the exact same encounter. What the heck? Just the single tile hallway of encounters here. I can't believe you both missed. Are you kidding me? Unfortunately, that red chest could be something important. I need to go see what it is. Still not 100% certain that picking up every sky fragment around is actually necessary or not, but we don't have all 30 that we need, so it was not a wasted bit of time to go back there and check that. Aha. Two more. Two more sky fragments. Well, that was pointless. Or was it? Who was that for? Kristen. Alright. Oh, sky fragment, okay. Plenty of bombs. Let's see what this one is. It's more bombs. Okay. You're killing me here, Edge. That was damage that was completely unnecessary. What a set of enemies this is. There's the boss. I forget, is there anything over here? Nothing I care about. Alright, let's see if we can kill this thing. I think we should be able to. Save anyway, just in case. Hey there, dual head Hydra. Hey there, one head Hydra. No head Hydra. Alright, there's bomb upgrade number 1. Oh, we can walk all the way through now. What does that leave us with? I think we have to go do the tower now. As much as I don't really want to, I think there is no more avoiding it. We got a free... Yeah, we got a free restore from killing that boss. I set it up so that enemies don't spawn in these staircases, at least, to make it slightly less annoying to walk up here. Oh, then last time we came in here, we were a lot weaker, and we got absolutely annihilated by these guys. Let's see how it goes this time. I'm not gonna fling spells at them unless I absolutely have to, and it looks like we don't. Right, there's nothing up here that we can really do. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Uh-oh. You got plenty of heal potions, it's fine. We are admittedly not in the best possible shape for this place, I think, but... Alright, before we do that, we want to come down here. Alright, cool. Playtime's over, prepare to meet your doom, and you can forget about Captain Mac. I was not expecting this to be the fight with him. Alright, Flare is clearly the way to go here. Not this round. Ow.
Greeting Frank and chat, how are you this fine day? Personally I'm feeling sespa-pee-pay.
I'm alright. Oh, where? I would love it if you would die, my friend. Alright, shield back up, so no more flare. Alright. Boss dealt with. A little sooner than I expected, but okay. I see we've started engaging in bullying Cess, the national pastime. Hey, the charm, alright. Incorrect. There we go. I'll be honest, good sir. Having you blind is very annoying. Don't do that. Alright, well, with the boss defeated, I guess what we do is go through the rest of the tower now. We've saved all the crystals already. That's something. Need 7 more sky fragments to be able to get into the final zone. Alright, there's a red chest in there, so that's something we want. Oh, thank God. I was a little concerned. Have an edge be... Hey, the Mega Grenade. Alright, we can do literally everything now. Okay. I don't think there's a reason to hit these anymore, but we can. Lucky 7's in the damage number there. Oh, what an annoying set of actions to have happen there. Another sky fragment, okay. Alright, we've been up here. Nope, no, we don't want to go in there yet. Alright, was that everything in the tower? I'm actually not sure. I think it was. Okay, based on what we are missing, we're gonna have to go back to the volcano. No, the lava dome. Because I know there were some chests we couldn't get in there. And one of those has to have the last coin in it, because we currently can't get anywhere else. That's a lie. What crest do we have? That one. Okay. Which house is the right one? No, not the inn. That's wrong. Not this one. Nope, wrong crest. Still the wrong crest. I think the crest we have lets us warp between Fireberg and Aquaria, which isn't super handy. We can go check that out after we see what's in what we missed in the lava dome, though. Kind of on the way. This is not the correct spot. Alright. Okay. Exit. Well, that's handy. Not exactly what I was looking for, but still useful in its own right. No, we need to get down there still. I don't remember how to get down there. Might end up having to look up a map for the volcano to remember how to get down there. Is this the place I wanted to look for? I feel like it isn't. Nothing in here is particularly threatening, though, so it doesn't matter. We can just clear it out and then wander around a bit more freely if we need to. Let me know what the max level in this game is, because I sure don't. Is it 50? Like, there's absolutely no reason to ever go that far, but... Oh my god. Our plastic garbage just fell over. Why? Why did that occur? 41. Oh, that's a very bizarre number. Because I didn't turn the shortcuts on, we need to be able to get to the last zone to, get access to the boat. And presumably, all of our defensive gear is in that final zone as well, which is a little annoying. Yep, this is the wrong spot. Okay. This goes... down? This is not the way I want to go. I don't want to go this way. This is wrong. Well, that's Blizzard. That's also useful, but not what I was looking for. Now I just have to figure out the path down to that one chest. Not from here. This goes down to the button, I believe. This doesn't do it. Yeah, how do I get down there? Get this bird out of the way. Is it from here? I don't think it's from here. No, it's definitely not from here. Alright. Actually, I guess what I should do is just kill that genie. There's the exit. Get out of my way. Okay, how do I get over there? What am I missing? This gate doesn't go anywhere, right? Yeah, no, this doesn't exit anywhere else. This one comes up here. Loops around here. This is the pointless ledge. This loops us down towards the exit door, or rather the boss door. Hang on, is it that down there? How do I get there? I always get a little lost in this map. Yeah, there it is, alright. Sky fragment, which means I've missed something somewhere else. Or it wants me to circle around to somewhere. Nope, that is once again the Infinity Crest. Hey, Ruben. Actually, you know what? Ruben. Get over here. We'll find the mine eventually, and we want you for that. There it is. Okay, where does this take us? Yeah, this is to Aquaria. That's what I thought. Nope, this is the Infinity Crest. Alright. Windhole Temple doesn't have a crest we can reach, if I recall, but let's double check. Yep, it certainly don't. Alright. Sealed Temple does. But that's pointless. Okay. The hell did I miss? Nothing in the Bowen dungeon. I don't think I missed anything in the volcano. I definitely didn't miss anything in the cave. Yeah, we don't have the last coin. That's what I thought. Nothing on the rope bridge. Shouldn't be anything left in the level forest. Pretty sure we got everything in Pazuzu's tower. Sand Temple doesn't have any spots in it. Yeah, no. Shit. The hell did I miss? Did I make myself a spoiler file with this one? I don't think I did. I did not. Alright. We're just gonna have to try and figure it out. I guess what we should do is give the tower one more quick sweep here, just to make absolutely sure. Yeah, we got that one. Only brown chests over there. Nothing up here. You opened that already. That's kind of amusing. The switches apparently unhit themselves when you leave. Something you never notice because there's no reason to leave and then come back, I guess. Yeah, no, looks like they got everything in here. So that's not it. What else could it be? Windy is not where I wanted to go. Let's see. We got all this stuff. I don't think there's anything else we can do in Spencer's Cave here. From this side. Yeah, from over here there's nothing we can do. We need to get in the other side. So what's that leave us? That leaves us a wintry cave. This is the wrong house. I'm pretty sure we have everything from the volcano now, so I don't think it's that. You have a warp point in your house, right? Yeah, but it's the Infinity Crest. Okay. That's the one that goes to Windia. Okay, did I miss something in here? I don't think I did. Yeah, we got that. This just goes to the boss area. We can't get Phoebe yet because we haven't found the area where she hangs out at. Yeah, this goes for the bosses, and there was nothing else down here. Yeah. I don't think there's anything down here on the ground that you can miss. not seeing anything. Alright. I'll be right back once again. I'm gonna ponder while I'm away this time. What are you doing? I guess we need to go back and double check the Ice Palace? Maybe I missed something there? These were just, yeah, money and other thing. That's not important. Pretty sure we got everything on Mount Gale. I'm very confident we got everything in the Bone Dungeon. One of the last places I can think of where maybe I didn't pick everything up. If it's not here, I am completely stumped as to what I'm supposed to do next. We got that. We got that. I remember as I was confused as to whether or not I had gotten it. Down here was nothing. We have exit now, at least, so we can get back out of here quickly once I convince myself that there's nothing missed in here. And we got those. Got all these. Yep. Over here is nothing. Okay. Over here, we got nothing of value. Alright, down here we picked up all this stuff. Nothing under the ice. I'm relatively confident I didn't forget to open anything up here. Yeah, that's open, so this is not it. Alright, what is the mystery? What have we missed? What? I'm gonna look up a map of the volcano real quick and see if there's anything that looks like I maybe didn't go to it. Now we checked that. Definitely checked that. Pretty sure we went up to see those. Pretty sure we got that one too. Yeah, we got that. Checked those. Checked those. Checked that. Definitely checked that because that's the boss. Checked all of those. Checked all of those. We checked all of those. Okay, we're not missing anything there as far as I can see visually. Just to double check. Yeah, we definitely do not have this thing. Double check other map. Okay, those were nothing. Those were all nothing. Those were nothing, and we saw them. Those were nothing, and we saw them. I'm pretty sure we checked that. Well, it wouldn't hurt to double check that, though. Yeah, those two are definitely nothing. What floor is that on again? Doesn't say, okay. Nope, up here is not where I wanted to go. Need these two guys to get out of the way. Why are you still faster than me? Why are you both faster than me this time? You haven't been before. Yeah, those are both just brown chests. Okay, yeah, we did get this one. Okay, that was the one I wasn't sure on. We saw that, we saw those. We saw that. Okay, so it's not here. That is now confirmed in my mind. Which is deeply confusing, because now I have no idea where what I missed. Take a quick nap. We got this down here, yeah, and it was nothing. Alright. There are no warp houses in Foresta, if I recall. Warp houses wouldn't even necessarily help me because none of the villages are over there. Missed something in the level forest here, did I? Got our axe and just start chopping. That's just an exit. No, nothing in level forest, okay. Not the rope bridge, right? I didn't somehow miss something extremely obvious here, right? Nothing over here, right? I didn't just do a big dumb, right? Okay. I guess we can take a quick look at Mount Gale again. Maybe I missed something here. Not looking like it. Obnoxiously, if we can find the one item I'm missing somewhere, we would be on track to finish this extremely quickly, but I can't figure out where the last key item is. And we got that. Up here's where Dullahan was. He didn't have anything important. There was just absolutely nothing up here. So this wasn't it. There was nothing missed here. Can't do anything from this side of the Windray Temple, right? This is just a circle with nothing in it. Yes. We checked the icy cave, there was nothing there. I guess we do a sweep of the outside of the volcano again, just to make absolutely sure. We got that. Let me double check this. Checked all of those, I believe. Checked that. Checked those. I'm relatively certain we checked everything here, but... it doesn't hurt to take a second look, I guess. Running up on my usual end time. I'll extend this out just a little bit to see if I can find the thing that we're looking for. If I can't, I'll just give up. Which is annoying. Yeah, it looks pretty firmly like we didn't miss anything here. We double-checked there already. This is just money and experience. Got all this stuff. I am somewhat stumped. Shouldn't be anything new going on in town here, right? Now that the wind is gone. Yeah, you got the Captain Cab, I don't care. Yeah, you guys don't actually have anything, and this was a completely pointless room. Nothing over here. We don't need to go bother the Chocobo, there's no point. Kaylee hanging out here now. Wait a minute. Okay. Nothing there. I don't have the Mobius crest, right? Yeah, I only have the Gemini crest. Okay. Nothing there. Rainbow Road just takes us out of town, not anywhere valuable. Pretty sure she doesn't, but just to double check. Yeah, no, she doesn't have anything to give you after you give Kaylee the medicine. Okay. At this point, I legitimately have no idea what I've missed. It feels like I've double-checked everything I can get to everywhere, and the item I need just doesn't exist. So there's either a warp point I'm not remembering, and it's not just going to come back to my mind, it seems. Or maybe it can actually generate something that's just unwinnable. Wintry Temple doesn't do anything. Check the volcano, we checked the Wintry Cave. That's still nothing. Yeah, we can't do anything here. This is also the Mobius crest, annoyingly. Mental Temple has nothing in it. Did I missed something in here. I can't have. This place is basically a straight line. Okay, so I did miss a room here, but it has nothing in it. I don't know that I ever knew about that room. I might have just learned something this very moment. Got that already. We got this already, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Down here is just the boss, which we got all this stuff already. So yeah, we didn't miss anything here. At least nothing that mattered. Field Temple lets us get over here, but there's nothing that matters there. Yeah, you don't got anything for me, but what's not? For some significantly worse. Alright. This is the warp back over to Aquaria, if I'm correct. Yeah, this is Aquaria. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up having to call this just because I cannot think of a single place I've not already looked. Nothing like back here, right? Yeah, no, okay. I mean, I guess nobody else in here would just be randomly familiar enough to have any idea of what I didn't check. I forgot you can fall down that waterfall. I've scoured every map like 3 times now, and there doesn't appear to be a single chest I've missed. I would have when I generated it, but I didn't at the time do so. I don't need to stay. Don't need cure potions. I don't think there is a way to get the spoiler file after the fact. Yeah, I don't see an option to generate it after the fact. I'm looking at maps and walking through the maps. Yeah, but I don't have Phoebe because the area that Phoebe is sitting in to start with is, in the one zone I can't actually get to. Because none of the towns spawned over there. So the last coin to get over to where the living forest area in Windia normally is somewhere, and I can't figure out where. Like, my best guess at this point is it's in the lava dome here somewhere, but I'm 100% confident at this point that I have checked the entirety of this place. Yeah, we're in this room. That's not it. We definitely checked those and that. Definitely checked that. We checked both the chests on the outside. Checked that cluster of 3. We have seen that that's not something we need. We have checked all these. We've checked that. We've checked that. We've checked that. We've checked, I think, all 5 of these. Yeah, this is like the one room. Maybe it's here. Let's go down there and see if that is what I'm missing. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. That might be it. This is not the way over there. This is the wrong way. If this one chest that might be the one that we missed ends up being the one that we missed, I will keep going. If it's not, I will give up. And be extremely disappointed. Or at the very least, to give up until I can keep... Until I can check elsewhere when I'm not streaming, because I'm gonna need to stop. And try and hunt it down. I'm relatively confident we've already
Franco. How's it going?
Thank you,
Franco
Cyrock.
one's face Franco one piece Franco one cool guy.
You showed up just in time for me to be about ready to give up on this, as I can't figure out what I'm missing. I don't have all day to be able to keep trying to find it. The problem with the reason I don't often use the overworld shifting is because it makes it so that things like this can happen. If the overworld is what it's supposed to be, you'll always have a way to all the areas as long as you find one of the crests. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I thought maybe I hadn't checked. Let me study up on these maps one last time, just to make absolutely sure I don't see something very obvious that I didn't do. There's that one. So yeah, that's the last thing, the volcano, that I didn't think that I knew. Double check the level forest. Yeah, that's... We've checked all those. Got all the stuff in Foresta. Aren't any other weird hidden rooms in the Bone Dungeon that I didn't know about, right?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
You know, that's everything. Picked all those. Alright, let's double check the Wintry Cave one last time here. We bombed that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I'm relatively certain we checked all that. I will go, just for the sake of completeness, there's one thing I'm not certain on. I will check it as well, just to be absolutely sure. We can just walk over there from here. And I do this because I'm pretty confident we can get there without having to fight anything. Or possibly one fight. Okay, we want to just go straight over there. I'm gonna be very annoyed if this ends up being the one thing that I didn't check. Okay, no, we did check those. That's what I thought. Alright, back to the map archive. We can't get the Falls Basin yet. Let's check out the Ice Pyramid map and just be sure. Yeah, we checked all those, we checked that, we checked that. Pretty confident we checked that. Check that. Pretty sure we walked all the way over there. But that might be worth double checking just to be on the safe side. We definitely checked in that room. We checked all this stuff. Checked all this stuff, I believe. Definitely got that. Definitely checked all that stuff. The missing item lets us into the one area of the game where the rest of the stuff that we need to do is. It's literally a complete actual blocker. It's a key. We can walk over to the ice pyramid because we opened this up. Yeah, let's see here. I want to go up that side. Okay. The only way I gotta do these few fights, just to check this. Yeah, this one was nothing. That's what I thought. And those were also nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's everything that I wasn't confident about in here. Yeah, that's literally everything I wasn't confident about in here. Oh, Gale. That box is not present. Okay, yeah, I just have no idea. Even look at the maps. I can't see anything that I haven't looked at already. So either we got a rare case of this thing actually spawning something that is unbeatable, or there is just some mysterious little zone where there is one chest that I will never find, apparently. Or there's some tech that I don't know that I should be able to do. Yeah, without the Falls Basin reachable to get Phoebe, to get whatever she could give us, I don't think I can continue. You know what, hang on. I'm gonna go back up here one last time, because there claims there is a chest somewhere that I did not see a chest on the map, and I forget if this randomizer can actually move chests around. If it can, we've got no chance of finding this. Every other chest is where it's marked to be, though, which is odd. It could be it glitched out on us. You're not like a weird mini-boss or anything, right? You're just an enemy, right? Yeah, according to the map, there's supposed to be a chest here. And there's not one. That is the only thing I can think of. Yeah, since I'm totally stuck, and after a lot of study of maps, I can't figure out why we're stuck. I'm gonna just stop here. I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna keep the save. I'm gonna maybe take a look at this some other time. If I figure out over the course of the next week where the block is, I will bring it back. Otherwise, this one, I guess, is just done. Anyways. Later, guys.